Morning, everyone.
Good
morning, sir.
Hello, my name is Andi Sendrawan. You can call me Mr. Dito or Mr. Andi. As you guys know, yesterday Mr. Joko had an accident. So I'm gonna substitute him as your teacher in this reading class.
Rest in peace.
And since this is the first meeting of this class, but before that, would you like to know everyone? So why don't we start by you?
Hello sir, my name is Bahtiar. You can call me Bahti. Yes, and I am 15 years old, and I like reading as a hobby and also cycling sometimes.
Oh, that's interesting. So how about you?
Hello sir, my name is Stephen Cornelius and I am 15 years old. I think that my hobby is also reading, especially novel and the fantasy one.
That's good. How about you, next one?
My name is Rama Saputra and I'm 16. My hobby or usually I spend my time is playing video games.
That's interesting. How about you, the next one?
My name is Manuel Andre. You can call me Andre. And I'm 15 years old. My hobby like playing games or maybe like classical.
That's it. That's it.
Yes.
Okay. So I noticed there is 5 table here. Where's the last one?
This one because he is sick.
He is sick.
He cannot go.
You cannot attend this class
Yes.
today.
Yes. I see. Okay then. That's about it for the introduction. How about we get right into the reading class?
Yes,
So today is the first meet of the reading class. Any one of you know what reading is?
I think for me the reading itself is an action where we understand a text or especially a written text with our mostly perception.
That's good. So yeah, just like Stephen said, reading is the process of interpreting written or printed symbols to understand their meaning. Okay. So in this class, I just want to teach you right into our first material. It is 5W1H. Any of you guys know what 5W1H is?
yes sir.
Let's go, Master Bakti.
Why?
Where?
Where?
When?
When?
Why?
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 Who?
Who?
Why?
Why?
Why? Who?
What?
And what? How about the H? What is
The
the
H is how.
Nice. The H is
Here.
how. Now, I'm gonna explain you each one of these. First thing first. Where? Where? It is to explore the location of special context of the situation. It provides insight to the physical of virtual environment where the events occur. Next is when. When refers to the time frame or timing related to the situation. It helps establish the chronological sequence of events or deadlines. Next is why. Why delves into reasons, motivations, or causes behind the situation. It helps uncover underlying factor or drivers influencing event. Fourth is who. Who? This question focus on the individual or entities involved in the situation. It helps identify key stakeholders, decision makers, or participants. The 5th one is what. What? Seek to define the action, event, or object central to the situation. It clarifies the core element of the scenario under consideration. And the last one is how. How focus on the methods, process, or mechanism involved in the situation. It says like on the execution or implementation of action. Now, in conclusion, this thing 5W1H lies in its versatility. whether you are investigating a new story, analyzing a problem, planning an event, conducting research, or telling compelling narrative, these 6 questions serve as a roadmap to gather comprehensive information and gain a deeper understanding of any scenario. So you basically use in every kind of situation or scenario. So 5W plus 1H, it can be used in any scenario, be it investigating a new story, analyzing a problem, planning an event, conducting a research, or telling compelling narrative. But since this is a reading class, so we use it for investigating or looking for the answer of this. But before we continue to practice, I want to teach you also about first is scanning and the second one is skimming. You can look through the material I have give you. Now, first is scanning. What is scanning? Scanning is quickly glancing through the text to identify specific keywords or key phrases. On the other hand, skimming is reading rapidly to get the gist of the context. By combining these two, you can sift through a large volume of information effectively and extract relevant details in timely manner. So, in conclusion, by integrating the 5W1H question with scanning and skimming technique, you can search. That I have explained this 5W and 1H and scanning and skimming technique. I wanna give you some exercise. But before doing some exercise, I want you to read the story I have given it to you. So please see on your gadget, please.
Yes, okay. Yeah.
And Bahtiar, please read the paragraph 1.
Okay, sir. The enchanted forest. Deep within the heart of the enchanted forest, where ancient tree whispered secrets and mystical creature roamed, lived a young girl named Mia. She had always been drawn to the magic that permeated the forest, captivated by its beauty and mystery. That's right.
Okay. Stephen, please, the second paragraph.
Okay. One moonlit night, as Mia wandered through the forest, she stumbled upon a shimmering crystal hidden beneath a bed of moss. Entranced by its ethereal glow, she reached out to touch it, feeling a surge of energy coursing through her veins. Little did she know that this crystal held the key to unlocking the forest's greatest secret.
Okay, thank you. Now for paragraph 3, Mr. Farhan, please.
Determined to uncover the truth behind the crystal's origin, Mia embarked on a quest for answers. She consulted ancient tombs and sought guidance from wise forest spirits, asking the fundamental questions: who created the crystal? What is its purpose? When was it formed? Where did it come from? And why does it possess such power? But still, how can its magic be harnessed?
Okay, thank you. Now for Mr. Andre, could you please read for the 4th and the 5th paragraph?
Okay, sir. After days of tireless investigation and soul searching, Mia finally unlocked the mystery of the crystal. It was created years ago by the forest guardian spirits to protect the balance of nature and preserve the magic within. It served as a beacon of hope and a symbol of harmony, guiding those who sought to protect the forest and its inhabitants. With the mystery swift and the forest secrets revealed, Mia felt a profound sense of awe and gratitude. The ancient forest was now more wondrous and magical than ever before thanks to her curiosity and bravery. And as she held the crystal aloft, basking in its radiant glow, she knew that she was destined for greatness in the world of magic and wonder.
Okay, thank you. So, for exercise, I'm gonna ask you this question. First one, maybe, who created the crystal? Does anyone want to answer?
Mr. Stephen.
Okay, Mr. Bakti here.
I think the crystal was created by the forest guardian spirits, right?
Oh, that's right. Nice answer. Now, for number 2, what is its purpose? Please, Mr. Stephen.
I think the purpose is to protect the nature and preserve the magic within the forest, the enhanced forest. I think.
Nice one. That's the correct. The third question is when. When was it formed? Please, Mr. Andre.
The crystal was formed years ago, long before Mia's time.
Nice. Next one is where. Where did it come from? Please, Mr. Farhan.
The crystal was hidden beneath a bed of moss in the heart of the enchanted forest.
Nice. That's a good one.
If I'm not wrong.
Yep, you are not wrong. It is correct. Next is why. Why does it possess such power? Please, Mr. Batir again.
I think it possesses the power because it is imbued with the magic of the forest guardian spirit. I think.
See, that's good. That's correct. Now, for the last one is how. How can its magic can be harnessed? Does anyone want to answer this?
Yes, sir.
Sir, thank you.
Its magic can be harnessed by pushing to protect the forest and its inhabitants, serving as a beacon of love and a symbol of harmony.
Yes, that's good. You are doing well. I'm surprised that you are doing this well. Oh, okay. Now, for the second story, let's go. I have already given you the story. Oh, you are borrowing this one? Okay.
That's already.
You guys ready?
Yes.
Now, please, Mr. Andre, read the paragraph. First paragraph.
The mysterious key. In a quiet little town nested amidst rolling hills and lush forests, there stood an old abandoned mansion. Legend had it that the mansion was once owned by a wealthy family, but it had been empty for decades. Shrouded in mystery and rumors, few dared to venture near it, fearing the unknown secrets it held within its walls.
Thank you. Now, Mr. Stephen, could you please read the second paragraph?
One sunny afternoon, while exploring the outskirts of the town, a curious teenager named Emily stumbled upon a rusty key half buried in the dirt. Intrigued, she picked it up, a sense of adventure coursing through her veins. Little did she know that this key would unlock the greatest mystery of her life.
Thank you. For paragraph 3, could you please read it, Mr. Farhan?
Yes. Determined to uncover the key's origins, Emily embarked on a quest for answers. She asked around the town, interviewed elderly residents who remember the mansion's glory days, and scout old archive for clues. Whose owned it? What did it unlock? When was it lost? Where did it come from? Why was it buried and how did it end up here?
Thank you. Now for the fourth and fifth, Mr. Bakir, please.
Yes, sir. After days of tireless investigation, Emily finally pieced together the puzzle. The key belonged to the mansion's former caretaker, who had hidden it away before disappearing without a trace. It unlocked a hidden compartment in the mansion's library, where valuable treasures and long-forgotten secrets lay waiting to be discovered. With the mystery solved and the mansion's secrets revealed, Emily felt a sense of fulfillment and excitement like never before. The once abandoned mansion was now a place of wonder and adventure, thanks to her curiosity and determination. And as she turned the key one last time, unlocking the door to a new chapter of her life, she knew that some mysteries were meant to be unraveled.
Thank you. Now, again with this question. First thing first, I wanna ask who owned the key? Anyone wanna answer that?
Me, sir?
Okay.
The thing is, if I'm not wrong, the key belongs to the mentioned former caretaker.
Nice. That's very good. Next is what? What did it unlock? Please, Mr. Farhan.
The key unlocked a hidden place in the mansion.
Very good. Next question is when? When was it lost? Please, Mr. Bakir.
I think the key was lost decades ago when the caretaker lost without trace.
Very good. Next is well. Where did it come from? Please, Mr. Andre.
The key was found half buried in the dirt near the abandoned mansion.
Very good. Next one is why. Why was it buried? Buried? Buried?
Buried.
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 There,
Buried.
there,
Buried.
there.
Next one is why. Why is buried? Does anyone want to answer the question?
Me.
Sir, Mr. Farhan.
It's probably when the caretaker was probably is being chased, so he hurriedly buried it to keep it safe and hidden from others.
Very good. Now, for the last one. How did it end up here? Please, Mr. Batiar.
It ended up near the mansion through unknown circumstances, likely possibly dropped or lost by the caretaker.
Very good. Thanks. You guys are doing well. Better than I expected.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, for the last one. There is the last story I have gave you. The title was The Lost Compass. Now, you guys already open it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. For the first paragraph, go Mr. Stephen read it.
Okay. The last campus in the bustling city of Arcadia, where skyscrapers tower over crowded streets and neon lights illuminate the night sky. There lived a young adventurer named Alex, with a heart full of wanderlust and a thirst for discovery. Alex spent his days exploring the hidden corners of the city, seeking adventure amidst the urban chaos.
Thank you. You read very well.
Thank you, sir.
Now, second paragraph, please, Mr. Farhan.
On a rainy afternoon, while rummaging through a dusty antique shop tucked away in a forgotten alley, Alex stumbled upon a weathered compass tucked away in a corner. Yet again, intrigued by its ancient appearance and mysterious aura, Alex picked it up, feeling a surge of excitement coursing through his veins. But little did he know that this compass held the key to unlocking the greatest adventure of his life.
Very good. Nice reading back there.
Yep.
For paragraph 3, please, Mr. Andre.
Determined to uncover the compass origins and unlock its secrets, Alex embarked on a quest for answers. He delved into the city's archive, interviewed seasoned explorers, and scoured all maps for clues. Who crafted the compass? What journey did it once began? When was it lost? Where did it come from? Why was it hidden away? How did it end up in the antique shop?
Thank you, Mr. Andre. You did pretty good. For the last one, paragraph 4 and paragraph 5, please, Mr. Bahtiar.
Yes, sir. After weeks of tireless investigation and countless adventures, Alex finally pieced together the puzzle of the lost compass. It was crafted centuries ago by a legendary navigator who charted uncharted seas and explored distant lands. The compass had guided countless adventurers on epic journey of discovery, but it was lost in a mist of time, waiting to be found by someone worthy of its power. With the mystery solved and the compass secrets revealed, Alex felt a sense of fulfillment and excitement like never before. Armed with the ancient artifact and a newfound sense of purpose, he set out to chart his own course and embark on the greatest adventure of his life. And as he turned the compass towards the horizon, guided by its steady hand, he knew that the journey ahead would be filled with wonder, danger, and endless possibility.
Thank you. You guys did pretty well. Now, for the question, I will start with who? Who crafted the compass? Please, Mr. Stephen.
It was crafted. The compass was crafted centuries ago by a legendary navigator. If I'm not wrong.
Yep, that's good. That's the correct answer. Next one is what? What journey did it once guide? Please, Mr. Farhan.
The compass probably used by many legendary adventurers to guide them to on an epic quest or epic journey.
Good. That is very good answer. Very good. Next is when. When was it lost? Please, Mr. Andre.
The compass was lost in the mist of time. Its exact time of loss unknown.
Yep, that's good. Next is where. Where did it come from? Please, Mr. Bahtiar.
I think the compass was probably found in a dusty antique shop in the middle of the city.
Yep, that's good. That's the correct answer. The fifth one is why. Why was it hidden away? Could anyone answer this question?
I think that the reason why the compass was hidden away is still unknown, maybe, or perhaps is to protect its power or the importance of that compass itself.
Yep, that's correct. That's very good. The final question is how. How did it end up in the antique shop? Anyone wanna answer this question? No one?
It probably go through various owners over the century until it is found, its way to the antique shop.
That's very good. guess. That's a good guess, but yeah, that's the correct answer. Well, that's for the story and the exercise. And yeah, in conclusion, by using this technique, this step of question, 5W1H question, and also with this, you can pretty much know what information you are seeking for, be it in analysis or anything. But in this case, it is reading. So a story, you can use this to make a conclusion or yeah, know what information you are needed. So yeah, that's it from today class. Thank you for attending this class and see you next week. And I hope Mr. Joko is already
Getting healthy.
getting healthy. Yes. So yeah, see you next time.
See you next time.